Hey there guys, it is me Arnold, and today it is all about this right here, green curry. And I've got a lot to share with you about this, so let's just get to it. All right? First of all, I have my green curry paste here that I made from scratch the other day. Thank you very much. I'm gonna keep it covered because it does get a little funky. It has shrimp paste in it, so keep it sealed tight if you're not using it. Now I have here some bamboo shoots. I have some Thai chili, some Thai eggplant. They are quite hard, almost like a green tomato, if you will. But inside, look at that, how beautiful. It has a very nice, almost like a watermelon rind kind of texture on the exterior, and they soften up and cook well on the interior, but they really hold shape. So when they cook down, they'll still be in this form. I like them cut in quarters like this for this kind of curry, all right? I also have here some Thai basil, and I have some bai makrut, or lime leaves. And these lime leaves actually are on a huge tree that my grandmother brought over in the 70s, and we still have the trees at the restaurant. So they're a little small right now because of the season, but they're so beautiful and fragrant. They kind of smell like Fruit Loops when you open them up. I also am using coconut cream. Coconut cream is not coconut milk. Did you know that? You climb the coconut tree, you grab your coconut, you break the coconut, water comes out. That's coconut water, right? Then you take the coconut shell itself and the meat on the inside, and you kind of grate the coconut meat off of this tool, and in Thai, I think it's called a katai, which means rabbit. So it's actually, the tool is called a rabbit. Then, when you squeeze the meat and you extract the first round of milk fat, coconut milk fat, that becomes the coconut cream. Then, when you take the coconut water that came out of the actual whole coconut and you pour it and strain it over the leftover meat, that becomes the coconut milk. This coconut cream is full of fat, a lot of good natural sweet flavor. So I'm gonna use this in this green curry. That way it stays nice and thick, in theory, as opposed to coconut milk where you risk it breaking if it gets too hot. I'm also gonna cook with a little bit of chicken stock that I didn't mention, and since it's a chicken curry, I'm gonna use some chicken. I want a lot of this Thai pepper flavor, but not the Thai spice flavor, so I scraped out a bunch of seeds out of some of them. That way I still get the flavor and the visual and the texture, but not as much heat. So I'm adding my green curry paste into a neutral flavored oil. This is actually avocado oil. And what I'm doing is just cooking out the rawness, the kind of bite that it has from its raw state, and I'm allowing all the flavors to bloom. About a cup of stock. I'm gonna add my chicken. So I'm adding my bamboo shoots, as well as my eggplant. Now, all of these ingredients can really withstand the stewing process. They're quite resilient. So go ahead and throw it all in. You really can't go wrong. It's not gonna ruin anything. So these are the kaffir lime or bai makrut leaves, right? And there are many ways to approach how to use them. You can chiffonade them really thin if you wanna digest them, but today I'm going to treat them like they're bay leaves, and I'm just gonna kind of rip them open to get a little bit of that citrusy, perfumey, aromatic out of the inside of it, and kind of just leave them in and probably eat around them when I serve it this time, all right? So a little bit of fish sauce, about a tablespoon. Remember, fish sauce for me in Thai cooking is like using salt. You can definitely adjust your heat level as you wish, and if you needed to add more fish sauce or a little pinch of sugar, go right ahead. And then my Thai basil. I'm gonna gauge its doneness based on the eggplant. When it gets softer, I know I can add the coconut cream, all right? I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I didn't have any sugar set aside for this recipe. And normally I do when it comes to Thai cooking, because I use it almost like salt and pepper is used in Western cooking, right? But the reason why is because there's enough sweetness in this coconut cream that I feel that I don't need it, all right? The natural sweetness from the coconut will kind of do what it needs to do. So what I'm doing now is adding this coconut cream into my green curry. Look at that, how beautiful. So since my ingredients are all pretty much already cooked, what I wanna do now is just allow all the flavors to marry together. So I'm gonna simmer this down a little bit more. This is just so beautiful. Check it out, guys. My green curry chicken. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to dig in. Oh, this looks so nice. That coconut cream really makes a difference. It really rounds everything out. It calms down that aggressive spice level. It's so flavorful. And my favorite bite in a green curry is with the Thai eggplant. You guys, seriously, green curry chicken.